Hello and welcome back to the Bored Whovian YouTube channel. And, well, we've finally got another piece of Doctor Who after the end of Series 13 Flux. We knew it wouldn't take too long. Obviously, that only happened just, 4 weeks ago. And we're back with another episode. Obviously, there's going to be a bit of a longer gap till the next episode, but we get this little treat of a festive special. Not Christmas, but maybe we'll get Christmas specials soon. But we have to stick with this, which is probably going to be the last New Year special. As I've said, I don't think Russell will go with it. But going into this story, I did actually expect to have a little bit of fun. I didn't expect anything too serious. And I think I got that. I think that's exactly what I got. And to be honest, when Doctor Who did Christmas specials, that's how I went into them. A few months ago, I was expecting New Year special to be a Dalek one. I expected it to be completing this trilogy. And we didn't get that, but I wasn't expecting that once I saw what the episode was about. And I do like how it links back with Flux, which I will get to, as, that kind of works more with where Doctor Who is now, instead of linking back to the previous two Dalek specials. But let's actually talk about the actual story. So, Eve of the Daleks, I forget the name of the guy playing Nick, but I do know the woman playing Sarah, that is Aisling B. I think I got her name right this time. And I really like the idea of this story, and the pre-titles I think it might be the longest pre-titles of any episode, because I forgot the titles hadn't rolled, because I was kind of sucked in to what was going on in the story. And I do like how I finally have an answer. So I thought at the end of the last series the TARDIS looked like it had been fixed on the interior, but clearly I just wasn't looking enough, and it is still screwed up, and that is the reason for this story. And it does explain this story. The story explains itself quite well, which I like. But firstly, talking about the first 10 minutes, the pre-titles, what I do like is it's just the first time loop. That is the full first time loop. I like how it's 10 minutes, 9 minutes, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, whatever. Or how long it ends up, how long it keeps going on. And I do really like that idea. And that's how the minutes rank up and everything. The Daleks in this aren't the point of this story. The Daleks aren't the whole end game. The Daleks are here purely to just be, the reason for each time pre-starting. As much as the Daleks are the villain, that's not the sole focus of the story. And I'm okay with that. They can be used as a plot device in certain ways, as this story is used to kind of, first of all, focus on these two other characters who clearly, know each other to a certain extent, but eventually find a common ground towards the end of the story. Meanwhile, you've also got two characters, Yaz and the Doctor, who have known each other for a while, but one's keeping a secret from the other, and another is keeping a secret from the other. And you can see that in a few ways. And I will get onto that. And it's a controversial topic. Sure, I'll go into it now. So obviously this episode technically confirms Phasmin, which is a ship which a lot of fans do, which is they want, Yaz to end up with the Doctor. Now, what I've always said is I'm fine with companions being attracted to the Doctor and seeing a Doctor in a romantic light. I don't really like the Doctor reciprocating those feelings. Because in my mind, I really see the Doctor as an asexual character. And people will say, but the Doctor clearly has done things before, but because he has a granddaughter and stuff like that. But to me, the Doctor is an ancient character and has simply gone beyond our, what we perceive as recreational and how people act. The Doctor is just a character above certain things, and the Doctor has gone to a point where they don't see the need for things like that. And, you see things like that. I feel like the 10th Doctor, as much as I love the 10th Doctor, I didn't like that with him and Rose. So, and I do like how it's perceived here as the idea that Yaz is attracted to the Doctor, fine, that works. It's adding something to her character. And it's something which has been alluded to. And to me, it feels like they've never had the balls to do it. And now it's towards the end, they're thinking, right, we can drop it in here. And I think it's dealt with quite well. As, Dan is the kind of linking tissue between both of them, because he's reading both of them going, well, it's pretty clear. And it's really nice, those little moments with those characters. I think Dan's great in this, but I've liked Dan in every episode and every scene I've seen him in. I really like John Bishop in Doctor Who, and he's been great so far. And Mandip Gill, I think she's great in the story as well. I think Jodie has some really good moments in this story, especially the speech where she discovers their proper plan, which is they're going to use the 2 minute time loop to distract them, and then the 1 minute time loop to rush and defeat them. And the idea that, she lures them, blows them up, and destroys the entire thing, and then the TARDIS is all fixed, is really cool. This is one where talking about the full story isn't going to take too long, because it's talking about 10 minutes, there's not too much to talk about because it keeps going on and on and on. The Daleks just keep exterminating all of them. I like the new Dalek kind of gun, I guess. There's a few moments where I'm like, the Daleks should exterminate them and they don't. But I'm like, that happens in all film and TV, with sci-fi or anyone with a gun. For plot reasons, they'll miss. But, for sometimes there'll be a great shot. And stuff like that happens. And I'm not too bothered. You get some really nice moments with Nick, obviously, when they're all doing their 2 minutes time loop just to kind of distract the Daleks and make them think they've got a different plan. You see the Doctor and Dan and Yaz are just using it to just kind of take the piss, really. Because they're just in, Jeff's kind of secret hideout, just chilling. And then, Sarah, I'm pretty sure Sarah just gets exterminated randomly somewhere. But you've got Nick, and he uses it to destroy all of his ex's stuff. Which technically he doesn't need to do, because he knows the plan is to blow this place up anyway, but it's him personally doing it just to kind of solve his inner demons, I guess, and regrets. I like that. And that's actually a kind of moral for New Year's, we let aside what we've done before and we embrace the new, and I like that. And I haven't said it yet, but Happy New Year. It is actually tough today because I was a bit hungover this morning, and then I had to watch the football, which I'm not too happy about. But this is a Doctor Who channel, so I don't need to go into that. But yeah, I think it's just a nice little story. I think it's nice. You like these characters, you get to know these characters. Not gonna lie, I was expecting this Jeff character to reveal to be someone. They've got all these explosives and stuff, and I was like, is this person working for Torchwood or Unit or something? Is this the Master's alias or something? One thing I don't think anyone's noticed, at the end of this story, it cuts away as obviously all the fireworks which are stored away in the explosion have gone off, and there's someone from a distance filming it all going, oh look, my own little fireworks show. I'm pretty sure, I am 99.9% sure that is the same character from The Woman Who Fell to Earth, who's the target. And I have no idea why he's in there. It's just oh, that's nice. That's the same character from The Woman Who Fell to Earth. That's, really cool. I just didn't really notice that. I didn't really expect it, but it's fun. It's nice when you see things like that. But overall, this story was fun. And that's the thing. When I'm watching a special, like a Christmas special or a New Year special, whatever, I'm not expecting a 10 out of 10. I'm not expecting, heaven sent. I'm expecting a fun hour of my life, just to kind of just enjoy. Just a one-off fun little idea. And I really like how this idea embraced COVID. What are we going to do, with all these restrictions? Okay, what if we do a time loop stuck in a self-storage unit so we are just stuck on one set for the entire time? Brilliant. That's a great idea. And I really enjoyed this episode. I really did. I do like the ending, clearly the Doctor doesn't want to talk about these things. He doesn't want to talk about her own secrets. And then Dan's like, well, some other people have secrets. And it's clear they know, but it's something they don't want to have. And at the moment it seems quite happy, as in they know there are these feelings from Yaz and the Doctor has her secrets and they're just going to enjoy travelling. However, I feel this may result in some real drama in the idea that they won't confront these things, and then perhaps the Doctor will regenerate, and as the Doctor, has the moment of injury or death causing regeneration, that's when they'll have to confront it. So yeah, there's potential there with the Doctor about to leave, so that's really good stuff there. So I'm hoping for something like that in the autumn when we get that story. But 2 episodes left of Jodie, and I'm looking forward to them. As at the end of this one, oh my god, oh my word. So we knew there was 2 more specials, and I think leading into today, before we saw the trailer for the new special, we knew more about the centenary special, Jodie's final appearance, than the second of the 3 specials, which all we knew was there was Chinese pirates involved. That was it. We knew Chinese pirates, just through set photos and some leaks. Chinese pirate episode. That is all. That is all we knew. Whereas the actual other special, you know, due to certain leaks, we know who the villain is. I won't say who it is, but it's probably going to be the Master. And then we know, I think UNIT are probably going to be in it. Which is more than just Chinese pirates. But this little 15-second, like, short little trailer, I didn't know if there would be a trailer, firstly. Because the last time we had, like, a Doctor finish on multiple specials was the 10th Doctor. And when they did an Easter special, funnily enough, they didn't finish the episode until a week before it was done, or like 2 days before it was done. That's when it was finished, ready to go, just as it went out. And this one, you know, so obviously there wasn't a trailer for Planet of the Dead for ages. There just wasn't a trailer. Whereas now, we do get a trailer, so I was like, oh cool, we'll get 10 seconds. But I started to wonder, because they were revealing, usually it will say the whole title, but it didn't reveal the title all at once. It revealed it word by word by word. And I was like, oh my god, what's going on here? Legend? And I was like, okay, that's a cool title. The Sea Devils. The Sea Devils are back. Oh my god. That is just insane. That is so crazy. Now, it's so funny looking back on the Chibnall era, because, like, the Sontarans were rumoured to be in Series 11. They weren't. They're in Series 13. The Sea Devils were rumoured to be in Series 12. They're not. They're in her final specials. I just find that really hilarious, that we've kind of got everything right early. But the Sea Devils coming back, that is so brilliant. And they should have come back to, you know, New Who for ages, because, you know, there's not many great, like, classic Who villains or monsters or creatures that really have stayed in, you know, the fandom memory and are really cool villains that yet to come back, and they are one of them. And it's so cool that they're coming back, and the design is so true to the original, and it still looks so weird and fish-like and googly-eyed, you know what I mean? It looks so cool, and the idea they're coming back is so cool. And I now cannot wait for this story, because before I knew that, I wasn't that excited for the story. I was just like, oh, Chinese pirates, and I didn't know if there was going to be an alien aspect. I was like, is this just going to be a pure historical? Now, oh my word, cannot wait. And maybe I'll look into some of the historical aspects of it as well. Maybe that's why I'm not excited, because I don't know too much about it, but by God, am I excited now. That just seems so cool. I might do a video running through it, previewing it, but oh my word, I'm so happy to see that was coming back. That is such a shock. And yeah, that's it. So, Eve of the Daleks. If I could give it a ranking out of 10, I would give it a 7. I think it did what it was supposed to do. It gave reasoning for the Daleks being there, in that they are giving revenge for the Flux. It gave reasoning for the Daleks being there as well, in that the Doctor resetting the TARDIS gave them a signal to focus on and attracted them there. And, you know, character problems were resolved to an extent. And it really works as a tight-knit one single episode, I think. Also, if I'm going to finish on one thing, when they first reset the TARDIS, when you see that shot, the actual look and, you know, the CGI that goes into seeing the TARDIS kind of spin and all the cogs spin, I thought that looked phenomenal. I thought that was brilliantly done. So, yeah, that's just my last note. This episode did, you know, look quite good for what they had to deal with, and yeah, I'm very happy with this episode. We've only got 2 more stories of Jodie, so hopefully they're good. And yeah, I did like this one. I really did. In my opinion, I think this might be controversial. It's my favourite New Year special from Chibnall. I've not been a fan of the other 2, and this one really changed my opinion. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So that is it from my review. What do you think of this story? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Where would you rank it out of 10? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? You know, just please comment below what you think. If you liked this video, then please, by all means, drop it a like. Also, if you like my content and you want to see more of it, then click the subscribe button and I'll be in your feed whenever I upload. And if you want to be notified when I upload, then ding the bell for notifications so you will know exactly when my videos are coming out. So that is it. That's it from me. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. I've been the Bored Whovian, and I'll see you around.